Hi folks, welcome to another episode in this Transport Fever 2 video series. In this episode, we're going to take a train station at Colorado Springs and convert it into a transportation hub. Let's get started. Smash that subscribe button below right now and click on the bell so you don't miss out on more great content. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Or just give it a thumbs up for yourself so that you'll always be able to come back and watch it again if you need to. The first thing I'd like to do is see if I can put a new main building here at the train station. Let's just click on the train station and go to configure. I'm going to go down to the bulldozer and see if I can just bulldoze that station itself. I can. I wonder if I can put a new passenger building in there, a nice bigger one. There's a large main building. Whoa! Well, it looks like it's not going to fit. So therefore, I got to do some rearranging of the road here to get this nice new building in. Now, it's not going to like me for doing this because it's going to bung up some routes, but let's just bulldoze some stuff here so that I can move this road out of the way. Yeah, I know you're not going to like it. And we'll get this road pushed back and we'll put a new bus station in there. And they're not happy, I know, but let's just get that building in there first. So now I can click on the train station, go to configure, and if I click on that large main building, I should be able to plop it in there this time. And there we go. And we'll close that up. Now I just got to get the road, the new road, to fit in there. We'll go here, and this time I think I'm going to go for a medium street, maybe a large one. If I can get a large one in there. There we go. That's a good start. But of course, I got to connect things here, so let's do some more road changes. So I'm going to just get rid of that little part there and that part there. And let's go back to roads and let's see if we can put something nice in there. I'm going to go with a little bit of a straight piece. And similar here. And I'm going to put in a little curve section. There we go. This might look a little funny, but it's in there. I got to put that bus station back. Let's go to buildings and bus or tram. And I want 2 platforms. I'm going to say 30 meters. And let's just, oops, sorry about that. Let's just turn them around and plop them in there. Actually, maybe I can just adjust that just a little bit more so it looks perpendicular. And plop them in. All right, so hopefully that puts my bus routes all back together again. Now I did lose all the people that were there, but I have this nice modern bus station. So I guess that's a bonus. Now back at our train station here, I want to configure this. I want to make it longer and I want to add some track to it. So I'm going to hit pause so I don't have any trains coming in. Let's just hit bulldoze and get rid of some track that's out here. And do the same on this side so we can make it just a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to go to trains and the buildings. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Let's go back to here and just configure it. Now this time, I want platforms and I want a passenger platform. So let's put one right there and one there. And then we'll go down here and one there and one there. Do I have room for more? I do. One there and one there. All right, I don't have a whole lot of room there, so I'm not going to extend that platform any farther to the left. Then we'll go to tracks. Oops, tracks. And standard track I think is fine with these old trains. We'll put that in and then put some track in here. And that makes that complete. Now I do have to make that connection here. So let's just go back to tracks. And we'll connect this up if it will let me. It's a little tiny bit crooked. Oop, doesn't like it. Okay, we can fix that. So we'll just get rid of some of this and we'll make it a little smoother. And actually, I could make it parallel. And it'll just go like that. There we go. That was quick and easy. Over here might have the same problem. It might be a little too much of an angle, but see, that worked. Oh, that did not. Okay, so we'll have to worry about that crossover later, so let's just blow that up. We'll fix it later. And then we're going to go over here and just put some track back. At least we have it connected. Oh, and I've been picking the electrical ones. I guess I didn't need to do that, because I don't have any other electrical lines there. Wonder if I can go backwards. I wonder if I can go to track, say no to catenary, and go put it back. Yes, I can. Okay, we'll put it back to just regular track. Okay. Next thing I want to do is put that crossover back in. And let's go back to, no, I don't want that. I just want regular track. And see if I can squeeze that in there. There we go. That's back in there. Let's go back to the station and configure it. And this time, I'm going to add some more platforms. Again, they're going to be passenger. So let's just put some more platforms down here, just like that. And then I go to track. And this time, I am going to go with a high-speed catenary track. And because I want to have an electric train this time, so let's get that in there. We'll just plop these in. And again here, got two sets of track. And then go back to platforms. And I want to put in, again, passenger platform there. Here we go. Looking good. And we'll close that up. So now the station is starting to shape up. So now we need to decide, well, where's this new set of train tracks going to go? And I'm thinking I want to go from here over to Wichita, and then it'll be on to other points like Anchorage later, but for now, from there to Wichita. And if I turn it around, I'm thinking from this hub here, Colorado Springs Central, that perhaps I can go over to Columbus and then eventually over to Yonkers and maybe beyond. So over here at Wichita, we need to put in some train tracks and a station. So let's start with some roads just to kind of clean things up. And we'll put in a nice decent street because we're thinking about the future. I'm gonna put that in. Oop, that's curved. I don't want that. Let's do that again, only this time I want it to be straight. Bus lane, do I need a bus lane? Yeah, let's keep the bus lane. Tram track, I'm going to say no. And player ownership. I'm going to say no. Say no to that. Alright, so let's put in a nice road here. And then we'll extend this one. Just like that. And we'll connect this guy up. And that guy up. I think it's going to extend that road just a little bit more. Alright. And then back over to trains, buildings. We want a passenger station. So really I only need one track at this point. So I'll go one track. And I could make it long. I'm going to make it high speed and with catenary. And adjust it just a little bit more. I'm going to line that up. I don't really like how that road looks, to be honest, that one there. I think I'm going to change the roads. Just hang on a second there, folks. That's a little on the crooked side. Don't like that. Let's straighten that up and make it look just a little bit better. Straighten that down there like that. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, back to trains. Station. I think I had everything I wanted for now. And I'll just try to line that up just a wee bit better. There we go. And plop them in. Now I'm going to need some bus routes and some buses to get some trains down here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to plop a bus station in here and I'll set up the bus routes, and let's do that now. I'll just plop that bus station right in about there, and then I'll go back to bus or tram stops. And just want to make a bit of a loop, and I'm going to go that way and that way. Should be 2 there now, I think. Yep. And maybe I want to go up and then come back down. Or maybe just come through. Maybe just for now, I'll just come right through here. And then come back down. And I think for the future, I'm going to put a couple of bus stops right there and right there. There's nobody there yet, but it could come in handy. Next thing to do is to set up the bus line. So we'll put in a new line. Of course, I'll call it Wichita. So Wichita, right? Wichita bus number 1. And now that I did that, it disappeared down here somewhere. There's Wichita bus number 1. So we'll add a stop. I don't like that color. Let's pick something a little brighter or more distinct. There's a nice blue. We'll go around and just go counterclockwise. Come on. There we go. So there's counterclockwise. And then I'll hit another new line, and we'll call it Wichita. Okay, back to my line. I wanted to rename it Wichita bus number 2. Okay. Gotta find it again. And I don't like that color in particular. Let's pick something more distinct. And this time we'll go the other way. And around we go. Alright, we got a couple of bus lines set up. I'm going to plop in the road depot. Like that right about there. And let's buy ourselves some vehicles. Let's buy... I'm going to overdo it. I put lots of buses in to make sure that we get lots of service. And they're cheap as borscht, so why not? Well, maybe 8's good enough, so we'll buy that. And for all of them, put the maintenance up. We'll apply that. And for half of them, we'll put them on Wichita bus number 1, and the other half on Wichita bus number 2. Alright, and we'll hit play. I didn't realize the game was still paused. Now we got our buses going. Alright, now I'm going to go over to Columbus and do the same thing. Well, I've got a nice tall building here at Columbus, so I'm going to put a station kind of like this, because we're going to go across here. So again, I'm going to put some road in. This time I'm going to be at a bit of an angle. So I'll go back to roads, streets. Yeah, I want a large one, straight. This time I'm going to cut across something like that. And then I'm going to upgrade that guy. And what else am I going to do? I think I want to get rid of that little section. And then over here, let's put a straight part right in about like that. And that gives me a nice place to put my train station. I'm going to go to trains and passenger station, 1 track, 320, high speed, yes. Let's just turn that around. And I guess one thing I didn't think about too much is the fact I'm going to need a place for a bus stop here. Maybe I need my train station out here a little bit. So maybe I'll go back to my roads. I suppose I could put it in here. That should work. Yeah, let's go with that. And we'll just turn that guy just a little bit so he lines up with that road. and get away from the collision and plop them in. And then we'll go back to roads, buildings, bus or tram station, and that guy around, and just plop him in there, just like that. And back to bus or tram stops, and again, I will probably overdo it. So there and there, there and there, there and there. And let's go right out to here, there and there. Now we need some new lines. We need new lines at Columbus. So let's, we'll go new line. Again, I don't like that color very much. Let's pick something a little more bright. Well, there's already a green there. How about we pick something darker? All right, so this time we're going to go clockwise. Go around. And why is that a dotted line? Oh, because it's overlapping. Okay. And we'll call that Columbus. Oop, let's go back to the edit. Columbus. Call it Columbus bus number 1. There we go, Columbus bus number 1. And then we'll go new line. This time we're going to go the other way, of course. And again, I don't like that color. Pick something else. And we'll go this way. And we'll go counterclockwise this time. That should capture just about everybody I need. And of course, I called the second line Columbus bus number 2. So we'll close that up. I already got a road depot over here. Let's buy a bunch of vehicles. So I'm going to be passenger, and I'm going to be very generous with my purchase. Because again, buses are really just supporting trains, I believe, in this game. I think that's how it works. We apply that, and then we'll take 4 of them. Oop. Take 4 of them. And we'll put it on, where'd we go? Columbus bus number 1. And the rest on Columbus bus number 2. Just like that. All right, so now we got our vehicles to support the train station. Now we got to build the track. Okay, so here's Colorado Springs Central. We're going from there over to Columbus. So we probably want to go on that side, or maybe we actually want to go this way and around through there. There's Naperville. I probably could have taken off from Naperville to go to Columbus, but that from there takes off to Las Vegas. So I think we could probably go through here and something like that. So let's do that. So we'll pick our tracks. And this time we are going to go with catenary. Yes, we are. We want parallel. And as long as we can get them, as long as we're not crossing something else, it should let us do that. And put some parallel track in. There we go, and it did it. Now, of course, this time I'm going to cross a road and it won't go parallel. It just doesn't like to do that when you're crossing a road. So I'd have to say no, oh yes, and no. And then put the track in. Oop, there's some sort of collision. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it doesn't like that road. Okay, we'll just reconfigure some of this road here. If I can get this track in. I'll put the track in first, and then we'll put the road back. So maybe something, I guess I should curve around, go through here like that. A little bit awkward. Well, actually, it's really awkward. I should just have a crossing there. Let's blow that up. And let's just make it a simple straight road and cross, just like that. That's a lot smoother. Okay. Now we were building track here over to Columbus. I'm going to go around like that. So first of all, I just got to pick up where I left off. And yes and no. There we go. And since I'm crossing a road, it's not going to let me do the parallel thing. So I'm just going to go across like this. And then I'll double it up. Just like that. So I'm going to keep on building this track all the way to Columbus. Now at this river crossing, I'm going to try to line it up with the train station. It'd be more efficient if it was perpendicular, but I think it's going to work out better if I line it up like that. So let's track, and let's just go over like this, and we'll go up just a tad, and we'll pick our bridge. There we go. And then we'll keep on going. And that's going to be a little too high. We really don't need it to be that high. Just some clearance, that's all I'm looking for. And then we got to get this guy to come down. Oh, it did go double. And let's just see, is he digging into the ground there? Yeah, just put him up. Oop. Okay, just like that. And then back over at this side, we got to connect these two guys up. So let's go here like that. Got him connected up, and then over here again. All right, we got our crossing of the river, and now we just have to connect up with this station. Now we only have, this is the terminal station at this point at this end, so I really don't need two tracks coming in. I only need one really. And we'll just go across like this. Oops. It's being a bit angry. Why is it doing that? I don't want it to do that. Okay, you go up. Yeah, that's better. And then we're going to have you come, oh, I want to turn off the parallel and just come across here. Hang on a second, it's not cooperating with me. I want to connect these two guys up. Just as simple as that. That's all I really wanted to do. And then we're going to just take some of this out because I want to just have one track going into the station at this point. All right, so now we have our track to Columbus. And I'm going to throw in some signals. So we'll make them one-way signals there and there, I guess. There we go. Well, actually, I don't need that one, do I? Let's take that guy out. There we go. And do I need any other signals along that path? I don't think we're crossing any other train tracks. So we should be okay. Now we got to build the track all the way over to Wichita. So what's a little tricky here, I guess I got to cross these tracks. I could go over or under them. That might be a thing to do, and then go around. Wonder if I can do that. Or if I can go under and just miss all this stuff, even though I have a bridge there. So let's go to tracks. And let's see what we can do here. I wonder if I can go down and go under these guys. Oh, that's a collision. Maybe I didn't go down far enough. So let's try that again. Back to tracks. And let's see if I can go down underneath these guys. If I go pretty well straight, it shouldn't matter. Let's try this. Okay, won't go any farther. And it's still a collision. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, then in that case, we'll blow that up and we'll just cross at the level crossing. So let's try this. We're going to go through here. Something like that. And then, of course, I got to do that again. Okay. So now, got to go all the way up there to Wichita. So let's loop on up like that, and we'll keep doing that. We'll put the track in, and we'll go all the way up to Wichita. And I guess we're going to kind of come in this way, so I should start to loop around a little bit more. Something like that. And around like that. We're going to cross some tracks here. Ooh, too much slope. Like that. What's going on here? Too much slope. Okay, down. Doesn't like that. Oh, there's a problem right there. Okay, let's close that up. Well, maybe we should go over top. Let's see if we can go over top of this guy. And we'll click it on like that. And see if we can get over top of this guy. And we'll pick the bridge we want. And we did. And did it go parallel? It did not. Okay, that was odd. There we go. Hey, things are getting awfully out of hand here in terms of bridges. Let's get way down there. You know what? I should have just lowered this guy to begin with. Let's go back here and fix that up. I think I just should have lowered him down and that would have worked a lot better. I'll come across here like maybe just like that. Nice and short. And that should do it. And once again, I only got one track out of it. Oops. So there is my second track. So then we'll try to go down here and just get that guy in. We got a nice short bridge. That looks good. And now we gotta go this way over to Wichita. And we'll just keep on going over this way, just like this. And now I really don't like what I've done. I should have come in at a sharper angle here, or more over this way. Sorry folks, I'm gonna blow that up and we're just gonna fix that up. All right, we got the train station hooked up here at Wichita. And I just gotta connect that up just like that. And we'll plop in one signal right there. Now we had put in electric track here, which means we need electric trains and an electric or electrified train depot, which this is not. So let's change that. Wonder if we can you reconfigure these? You can't. Okay. Let's blow it up. We'll blow that up. Oh, we got some new trains available. Excellent. All right, let's put back our train depot. And this time it's going to be high speed. And, well, does it have to be high speed coming out of the road depot? I think not. But we do want the catenary. So let's just move that around. So he connects up. I wonder if I can just connect it just like that. Now I got to go back to tracks and we got to upgrade these guys to electric, otherwise the train's never going to get out. Let's do that. So now I have to connect the train depot to the new line, or the new tracks anyway. I haven't set up a line yet, but oh, that's a good point. I guess I have to set up a line. Let's go all the way down to Wichita here. And we'll go line, and we'll have a new one. And we'll call it, for now, it's Wichita. I guess I have to hit that little edit button, don't I? Keep forgetting. Wichita to Columbus. Of course, now they've done that, it goes down here, and let's pick a better color, something that's a little bit brighter, or at least more distinct anyway. How about that color there? Okay, now we're going to start down here. There's stop number 1. And we'll follow the tracks down all the way to Colorado Springs. Stop number 2. And over to Columbus. Stop number 3. Oh, what happened there? Stop number 3. And then back to Colorado Springs. Stop number 4. All right, that should do it. But now I need to connect this rail depot to these set of tracks, otherwise I'm not going to get a train there. I mean, that's one option. I probably could have built a brand new rail depot. That might have been easier. Probably would have been. But I'm on this path, so let's just stay on it. So here we are. Tracks. Yes, we want itinerary. And I'm wondering if I could just get off that. And maybe I can just scoot across here. I mean, the reason I don't want another rail depot over here is I might have more tracks and more other lines in the future. That's why I'm trying to avoid that. And maybe I'm making life unnecessarily complicated for myself, but let's see if I could come over and just go something like that. And then in this case, I got to get over to the far side. So I'm wondering, once I'm here, can I go all the way over to like this? No, you can't do that. Could I come across like this? Too much of a slope. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky, I think. Okay, let's forget about that. Maybe I can come back to here. Oh, I just made it. There we go. A tiny bit messy, but I just made it. All right, let's buy ourselves some new trains. So we'll hit this Colorado Springs train depot. We're going to buy some vehicles. We want locomotives and we want electric. It's the only one I got, so I'll buy one of those. And let's add some passenger wagons to that. I think to start, I'm just going to add maybe a couple. It has a capacity of 38. That's pretty good. Maybe to start, we can always upgrade it or change it later. And I'm going to buy 2 of those. All right, and for both of them, we'll just change that maintenance. And then we're going to apply them to the, what did I call it? Wichita to Columbus. There we go. And here comes those new trains. Now this guy has decided to go that way. And I didn't put any signals here. That was unfortunate. So let's go back and put in a signal because I need to do that. There we go. And did I have a signal in here somewhere? If I didn't, I better have one. Oh, he's going the same way. I wonder why he went the exact same way. I would have thought they would have split up. Well, they didn't. Anyway, back here, I need a signal. There we go. Oh, he's waiting, so I better put some more signals along the pathway here. That was a oversight on my part. But actually, you know what? I'm going to let him sit there for a bit. I'm going to put the signals the other way so that I want these trains to be split up. And I probably should put some here. and maybe a couple more along the way. There we go. Well, the first train's in Wichita now, so that means the second train, it'll probably start going as soon as he passes his signal. But I'll go back and put some other signals in just to make the route work. So we'll plop some signals in one way, yes, so hey, there and there. And maybe there and there. Something like that. Yeah, now that the train's on its way. Well, folks, I think that's enough for today. We've started a transportation hub at Colorado Springs Central. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to note them in the comment section below. So, where do we go from here? Well, the answer to that question lies in the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button below right now and click on the bell so you don't miss out on more great content. Click on that box in the bottom left-hand corner right now to see a video you're almost guaranteed to love. This video was selected just for you by YouTube, and they know what you like. So what are you waiting for? Click on that box now, sit back, relax, and enjoy another video.